Hello and welcome to the show. This one will be about people who don't vote in elections and then somehow complain about the results. I've voted once, mainly because it's the only time I've been able to vote because I turned 18 and 19. I'm 19. Basically, I've only been able to vote once, so I've only voted once myself. Dog, get off the laminate. I know people who haven't voted, who can vote, and then complain about the results of the outcome thing of it. I don't know what you call it. Well, not people I know in person because, well, actually yes, some people I know in person. Actually, yes, a few people I know in person. I should have figured this out before I started recording, but still, I assume I know what I'm talking about. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but I think that's it. Dog, back it in! But I know people online who complain about the results of elections and stuff, and then still complain about them. If you don't care, you don't vote, you don't complain. That's it. You can't not care, not vote, and then complain about what they've done. Not really sure how I understand people like that. If they want to complain, they should at least vote and then complain that they didn't get in, because it's just very counterproductive in that way. I don't know what I'm saying, to be honest, but it's getting to the point, I think. And I know what I'm saying, but you might not, because I don't know what I say when I say stuff. Right. Okay, let's try this again. I don't care if they complain and they're underage, so they're not eligible to vote. Which is eligible the right word? I don't mind if they're underage and they're not able to vote, but they can still complain, because most people underage now are actually able to think about stuff for themselves. Which is why I think, if you know enough about it, you should be able to vote at like 16, not 18. But, because people don't care, usually at that age, it's all a big debacle. Now if that's the right word, if I use that word correctly, I'm quite impressed, because I like using big words that make sense. I've been taught about politics for quite a while, because I grew up like watching the news and everything, which is very unlike many people the age I was when I started watching the news. I've known about the matters of the country for years, and I never really cared much, but I understood why people got irritated at certain things, and certain people. I always talked about it with someone whenever it was on TV though, and just like got into the factual bits of it, and it was fun. And I was quite knowledgeable about the subjects of Parliament for my age. Now, from then, I know the same amount of information, which means since I'm 19, I know nothing. Not many people actually talk about the elections, though. I've noticed that, because when I asked who people were voting for, it was like, I'm not saying anything. Why? It's like, because it always ends up in an argument. It goes, well, I don't care what you voted, to be honest, so why bother not telling me when I'm not going to say anything else, and when I don't particularly care what anybody else does? That argument, admittedly, did not go down well. Most people who don't care about the elections usually have more important things to think about, like making a living and not getting hit by a bus. Still, back to the subject at hand, the matter at hand. I need to learn words. I can't do it. I'm not sure what anybody really thinks about the election, to be honest. I honestly thought it was a big waste of time, because it didn't... I mean, what happened? There was like a double person join-in thing, and then one person was... I don't know what's going on. I didn't even know any of the names. I just knew, like, the head guy of the political party. That just sounds like a really old man get-together. So, what was I saying? Now, an update. Now, I know I've been off for quite a while, and mainly because I lost my camera, as I said before. I've done a lot of things that are pretty stupid. Well, I lost my camera, lost my tripod. I've now got a different camera, my flip back, instead of my creative. I am saving up for a iMac and a Sanyo Zakti. Don't remember the actual technical bits of the letters, but it's a good one. It's a certain amount of money, and it's a lot. Still, I'm saving up for them. When I do get them, these videos will be better, so please subscribe and make sure you do. So like, yeah. Anyway, that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. Be sure to comment and thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next Friday.